Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
Economic sabotage. Plots to sabotage Mahama exposed. In Jamaica, we say sabotage. What does it mean to say sabotage? To destroy the prospects of something. Mahama is in power. A lot of good things are happening. He is the president of the republic. Many people are already tagging him as the next Kwame Nkrumah. And others say it's early days yet. My brother, my sister, the so-called Second World War is here. And Mahama is doing very, very well. This is the president of the republic. His name is John Dramani Mahama, the Bole boy. Now, a plot has been exposed. Not one, not two. And some people are ready to sabotage the economy of this country. We saw an MP say, a former minister of state say that they are not happy when Mahama prospers. No, they want Mahama to fail so that they can quickly come back into power. Do we all remember that? I'm going to spare you that tape in order not to inundate your ears with noise. Let us go straight into action. Listen. Now, VIP Transport came out boldly to say that prices are going to increase. What does it mean? It means that fares, people traveling around Ghana will now have to pay more money. And what is their reason? There's a war in Iran. Israel and America have come together to bombard Iran. And oil coming from that area into our country is not a new thing. And now there is a shortage of oil flow. And for that matter, prices must increase. My brother, my sister, and when you check it out, in Ghana, fuel prices have not increased significantly. Only a couple of months back, my brother, my sister, fuel prices actually came down from petrol all the way to diesel to kerosene. Everything came down. We don't remember the last time fuel prices in Ghana came down. But John Dramani Mahama made it possible. When prices came down, bus fares never came down. Prices of food never came down. And at the same time, my brother, my sister, to make it even worse, some people even started to increase price of things to take advantage of the average Ghanaian who is trying to put food on his table. It's all over in the news. Headlines, banner headlines that the VIP transport is increasing bus fares. And this is from the National Communicator, the graphic online. To see the new VIP Gion transport fare increases effective the 8th of April, 2026. Run the story, and you'll be shocked what is happening in there. Now, VIP Gion Transport has announced a substantial upward adjustment in fares for both its executive coach and standard tour services, effective Wednesday, April 8, 2026. That's from yesterday. Run it. My brother, my sister, they are increasing the fares. Now, the new fare list released by management on Tuesday cover 42 routes for executive coaches and 33 routes for the standard tour category. Now, the company confirmed that this marks its first fare review since April 2024. For executive coach passengers traveling from Accra to Kumasi, the new fare is 150 Ghana cedis, while the same journey on a standard tour bus would be 120 Ghana cedis. Now, the Accra to Tamale route has been set as 360 Ghana cedis for executive class and 290 Ghana cedis for standard. This is what VIP is saying. Now, the highest executive fare on the list is in the Accra to Kulungugu route, which is 460 Ghana cedis. Other notable executive fares include Accra to Hamile at 450 Ghana cedis, Accra to Boku 430 Ghana cedis, Accra to Navrongo and Paga at 420 Ghana cedis, and Accra to Bolgatanga 410 Ghana cedis. On the standard tour list, the most expensive route is Accra to Garu in the Garu Timpani district at 350 Ghana cedis, followed by Accra to Boku at 340 and Accra to Bolgatanga at 330 Ghana cedis. My brother, my sister, and the reason is that fuel prices are increasing around the world. My brother, my sister, and for that matter, they must increase this. Dash it out. Now, a lot of the people who own these buses have allegiance to the NPP. A lot of the owners, private owners of this, in fact, they have a strong allegiance to the NPP party, and their party is in opposition. My brother, my sister, could it be, oh, our party is in opposition, let's find a way to make this government unpopular? Wherever it is, there is a big excuse now. Iran has been attacked by America and Israel combined. They produce oil. The Strait of Hormuz is under siege. Let us take the opportunity, even though fuel prices in Ghana have been heavily subsidized under John Dramani Mahama. Now the company says, this is the first time there is a major price review or fair review from 2024, when bus prices were supposed to go down at the time that fuel prices had come down. VIP still maintain prices. VIP never reduced prices. Trotros and all the other privately owned means of transport, my brother, my sister, never reduced any fare. What is the reason? Is it wickedness or what? And I can't see any other reason aside wickedness. Now, what the bus runs on is fuel. Of course, you buy spare parts, you maintain the bus, but the biggest reason they stand on to increase prices most of the time is fuel. My brother, the dollar is now at the mercy of the Ghana cedi. The dollar in exchange to the Ghana cedi has improved greatly. Should spare parts that are imported into the country not rather go down in terms of the price? Should things that are imported into the country not even cost less? Especially when you live in a country where almost everything is imported. If the cedi is beginning to show muscle against the dollar, should things imported into the country not even cost less? So you cannot say that spare parts prices have increased. My brother, all these things that are imported into the country are supposed to come at a lower cost, but you'll be shocked that a lot of them are increasing rather than going down. And when transport fares start to increase, the government becomes very unpopular. Imagine people traveling from one point to the other. Even using trotro, those who are traveling for Easter, after Easter, they will travel for Christmas, and bus fares have increased. It hits them very hard because these are people who don't earn too much, and they will start to talk ill about the government. My brother, my sister, so you know what is happening? The government had to come out strongly and stamp its foot on the ground and say, no, VIP, you cannot increase fares. And it hit the headlines again. That government has come in to tell VIP, please step on the brakes. All over. My brother, my sister, step on the brakes. You can't increase prices. What is the reason? Let us jaw. Let's find out exactly what the problem is. Are you just trying to increase prices because you have not done that in about 2 years? Is that a good enough reason to say, oh, we have not increased prices for 2 years? Even if prices of commodities are going down, we still have to come up. That's what the government said. And VIP decided that, okay, we will hold it down for the time being because we care about the people who ride with us and we care about the nation. But my brother, if an animal is bent on biting you, when it sees you, what does it do? It starts to gnash its teeth. It says, "Abuabekawa, or finishing." These people are bent on making the government very unpopular. The government does not even, in fact, concern me too much. What truly hurts me is the average Ghanaian who would go through this suffering for absolutely no reason. Can I tell you more? About 2 weeks ago, Sachet water producers also hit the market. They said they wanted to increase prices. My brother, my sister, from 10 Ghana cedis, they now wanted to increase it to about 15 Ghana cedis and over. And their reason is that the polythene that they use to package the water in, prices have increased. I was the first to come out and say that this is a diabolical plan. This is absolute wickedness. You are increasing the price of something by 50%. My brother, my sister, and it hit the headlines all over the place. Sachet water producers. Why did they want to increase the prices? Simply because they said prices of polythene have increased. And the minister decided to sit with them and tell them, please, hold on with this. This is water. Almost everybody drinks in Ghana. And you want to increase the price. Why? Oh, because the polythene we pack these things in, the prices have increased. And it hit it. They had to also suspend. Sachet water price hikes suspended after government intervention. Government had to come in again. Now the planned increase in the price of sachet water scheduled to take effect today, Monday, April 6, 2026, has been suspended following government intervention. The Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry has announced. Now, in a statement released on the ministry's Facebook page, the ministry commended the Ghana Plastic Manufacturers Association, GPMA, and the National Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Producers for their cooperation in halting the price adjustment. The decision reflects our commitment to protecting consumers and ensuring market stability, the ministry said. Flip. Now the government assured the public that the price of sachet water will not rise today and that consumers will continue to purchase the product at current rates. Dash it away. My country is a very wicked country full of wicked people. My brother, everybody wants to make huge profit and that's sad. Now Islam says, and I'm just using this very casually, that when you buy something for 10 cedis, you should never make profit to the tune of the same cost of the product. For instance, if you buy it for 10 cedis, you should never sell it for 10, 20 cedis. But my brother, go to the people who call themselves Muslims. They are bochis and all those people who do business. They are some of the worst people. Wallahi, Wallahi is telling you, Wallahi, Wanganga, Wallahi, Allah, now say Wanganga, 20 cedis. I'm bani, well, if you bani 20. I bought this thing for 20 cedis. But no problem. You pay 20 cedis. I know that I will lose, but it's okay. Yet he bought it for 5 cedis. Muslims do not save and take interest. They don't lend and take interest. So a lot of the banks in Saudi Arabia and the rest, my brother, my sister, they don't take interest and they don't pay interest because of the Islamic law. And I love this. You know why? It protects people from what? Exploitation. If a Muslim comes to you and you give him 20 Ghana cedis and he's returning the money to you, he's not supposed to add anything to it in terms of interest. He could buy something to come and say, oh, thank you for what you did for me. But interest is not allowed in the little Islam that I know. My brother, my sister, but go out on the streets and see businesses that are controlled by Muslims. Some of them are the worst in the societies. Some of these VIP people, their interest is not just in the difficulty that might be hovering around the country. Their interest is to sabotage the government. All of a sudden, Sachet people, VIP, they are increasing because there's a war in Iran. And when you look at it, the nation is cool and nice. My brother, prices are controlled in a very nice way. The moment these two are allowed to bring it up, and these are necessities, people have to travel. This is water. People have to drink water. When these ones are allowed to increase, it spirals. There's a spillover. Every single business will increase. And that demeans the work of the government. I'm done. The water, which is supposed to be the cheapest commodity, yet the most important to life, or one of the most important. You go and it's now 50% price increase. If you were buying it for 50 pesos, now it's 75 pesos. My brother, my sister, is going to hit the average Ghanaian hard. Prices are going to start to increase because water prices have increased. You go to buy kenke, they'll say even water has increased. The water we use to cook this, it has increased. What business do we do in Ghana that does not include water? Everything we use water for would now increase. Kenke prices would increase. Tea prices would increase. Cocoa prices would increase. Hey, everywhere you go, prices are going to increase because the basic denominator has increased. And this I see as sabotage. The government is doing everything possible to be able to level up. Roads are being built all over the place as if we're coming to the end of the world. As if Ghana is ready to call itself Dubai. Look at the road networks we have now. Look at how this government is doing everything possible to be able to see things happen. Yet, a few groups, cliques, will come together and by a single decision, they can undermine every single work of the government. Do you agree with me? Do we need price controls in Ghana? You know what it means to say price control? In economics, it is not encouraged. The natural tendencies of demand and supply must be allowed to play together. But in some cases, like in times of war, in times of disasters, price controls are very necessary. If you allow people to price their goods anyhow, my brother, people will go hungry in times of war, in times of drought, and some other such things. But another country's war, yes, might have an effect on us. But as we sit here right now, that war hasn't hit us to the point that prices have to go 50% high. Is it a sabotage? Are we listening to that guy, the MP, former minister, who said that they will not be happy to see Mahama prosper the country because it will keep them in opposition forever? They would have to make sure that he fails so that they can come back into power. What kind of politics are we doing? We are not ready to praise people for the good work they are doing, because once we praise them, that means that we will stay in opposition for long. You say, "Akoko sachra kroma, enyanufe." So VIP, I will end on this. Please let your conscience guide you. When Kufuor came into power, all you guys reduced prices. All market women in Kumasi reduced prices. I was in Kumasi and I saw that. You were excited that the NPP had come into power. I was excited too. I love Kufuor. He loves me too. My brother, my sister. Why is it that now those things cannot happen? Even when fuel prices are going down, prices of other things are going down, some people are interested in still keeping the same price or even increasing it. What kind of a country do we have? Any which way.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.